based application for tracking and controlling COVID-19 spread. It consists of three basic modules. User, event, test. User means any citizen of India. Event is any entry or checkpoint of a gathering or any boundary like railway station where cross-boundary movement of persons happening. Test is for any institution who can test and certify a positive or negative status of a person. Let's how a user module works. User module is provided with register, forgot, and login. Anyone can create a user account with a valid ID proof. A guardian can register their relatives or an agent can assist anyone to register. Any person with ID proof is a valid user even if he do not register. But to carry the same ID proof with barcode while going outside. Once user register, user QR code is created which can be saved or printed to use as a CoPas. Before lockdown user status is green by default. Once register a person can log into the application, which will show his status. If he was attended any event where there is a chance of COVID spread will make his status yellow. Now let's see the event module. Anyone with a valid ID proof can create an event or join to an event or can be a checkpoint like railway station or bus station exit. To create an event, add personal credentials and create an event with valid ID proof. Once an event is created he can allow anyone with a QR code to the event. During an entry or exit of a person to that event is registered with scanning the visitor's QR code. During scanning if his status is green he can be allowed in the event. Else if yellow then he will deny that visitors to enter, also inform the authorities for quarantine him. Number of person in and out such information will be in the home page of event. Once the event is over he can finish this event whenever needed. If an event is big and have multiple entry and exit, multiple entry can be made by joining to and even with a event QR code. Such examples are hotels, where multiple security operating 2 shifts. To join an existing event the security has to scan the QR code of event and submit. Remaining functionaries of an event remain same. Once an event is created he can allow anyone with a QR code to the event. During an entry or exit of a person to that event is registered with scanning the visitor's QR code. During scanning if his status is green he can be allowed in the event. Else if yellow then he will deny that visitors to enter, also inform the authorities for quarantine him. Event checkpoints are like any cross-boundary transaction where a person travel from another state to state, or district to district or panchayat to panchayat. Where any government officials or authorized person can create a checkpoint and scan QR code whom are crossing the checkpoint. The next most important module is test centers. A test center is a government or private institutions where COVID-19 testing can be carried. Which should be a government-approved institution. Government will provide a QR code to approved test centers. A test center is registered by an institution with a government-approved QR code. Once a test center is logged in, they can verify a patient by scanning his QR code. At the same time they can test a patient for COVID and if he found negative, they can change his status to negative, so that the patient's yellow or red status get green. Test center is asked to upload the test report and test report QR code which is valid. At the same time if someone is found to be positive during testing his status will get to red. At the same time all the persons who was in the same event from the last date of test or lockdown will force to yellow status.